Chapter 1 The class transfer ceremony begins. Xinxia Empire, Jiangning Province, Xihai City. On the playground of Xihai No. 1 Middle School, several professionals are arranging a magic circle. Xihai No. 1 Middle School, more than 100 high school seniors, changed jobs in a unified way today. More than 100 high school seniors were sitting upright, listening to Principal Lu Yun's speech. Students, after 3 years of study, you have all learned and mastered the theoretical knowledge about professionals. Today will be the day when you change jobs, and it will also be the day when you will decide your future life. I won't talk nonsense here. I hope that everyone can reach the height of classmate Su Qianqing and become the pillars of our human race. The Su Qianqing that Lu Yun mentioned used to be a student of the No. 1 Middle School, but he changed his profession and became a holy mage. He is now a big shot at level 80. Lu Yun often uses his deeds to teach students. Lin Moyu looked at the job-changing magic circle that was about to be erected on the playground, his eyes darkened, and he looked forward to it. Having been in this world for several years, I already know what kind of world it is. This world is combined with the game, and people will change jobs in their 3rd year of high school. You can gain experience by clearing the dungeon, conquering the secret realm, joining the battlefield, or killing monsters in the wild. Gain experience, upgrade levels, master skills, and enhance strength. Fight against all kinds of demons and monsters to carve out a living space for the human race. Countless sages of the human race shed their blood and sacrificed their lives to have their current lives. The success rate of job change has already reached 100%, it's just a matter of whether the job is good or bad. The most popular is naturally the main combat occupation, followed by the auxiliary occupation, and the last is the life occupation. But this is only a general classification. Although the main combat occupations are popular, it does not mean that the auxiliary and life occupations are bad. Powerful auxiliary occupations are also popular, whether it is to download a dungeon or play a secret realm, or on the frontline battlefield, auxiliary occupations are indispensable. Even in some places, it would be better to lose an output than to lack an auxiliary. The same is true for lifestyle occupations. Those who have once appeared in god-level lifestyle occupations are also very powerful. In Lin Moyu's understanding, whether a job is good or not depends mainly on the person. There are rubbish main battles and god-level support. With a ray of light rising into the sky, the job transfer circle has been set up. Lu Yun waved his hand, "Follow me, let's go." He took more than 100 high school students to the playground. Lin Moyu followed the team, thinking about what career he would change to. No one can say for sure what it will become. Some people usually perform mediocrely, but they change jobs and become powerful main combat jobs. Some people perform very well in normal times, and the result is just a lifestyle career. Although he and Xia Shuai are called the 2 geniuses of the No. 1 Middle School, only when he enters the magic circle will he know what he can really become. Someone patted on the shoulder. Gao Yang came over with a smiling face. "What do you most want to change your job to?" Lin Moyu looked at him, shook his head, and didn't answer. Gao Yang continued to laugh and said, "Talk about it, it doesn't matter if you talk about it. Let me tell you, I want to change my job to become a knight the most. You can see that I am tall and powerful. If I change my job to become a knight, I must be majestic, and then I can protect you, girl." His physique is indeed quite suitable for the cavalier's career. It is very difficult to transfer to a main combat profession. According to Lin Moyu's statistics, the probability is about 10%. Among the more than 100 people, no more than 15 can become the main combat occupation. Gao Yang continued talking. Lin Moyu just smiled lightly, and did not answer. Lin Mo doesn't speak much, and although he has good grades, he doesn't have many friends. Many people think that Lin Moyu is sick. Gao Yang said a few words and then went to talk to others. Someone pulled Gao Yang. "What are you talking to Huabozi? He won't answer you." "That's right, it's just that the grades are better, what's the big deal? Today, I don't know what I can change my job to. Maybe it's just a life job." A few people said in a few words. Lin Moyu is not very popular among classmates, many people think Lin Moyu is too cold and arrogant. Good grades, so look down on others. Gao Yang laughed. Actually, Moyu simply doesn't like talking. It's a pity that no one believes this. Lin Moyu will not explain more, there is no need for this. When a group of people came to the front of the magic circle, Lu Yun walked up to an old man and said respectfully, Master Zhang, I'm sorry to trouble you today. Master Zhang shook his head, it should be done. Master Zhang did not hide his information, everyone can see it. Zhang Qian, level 52, Formation Master. Lin Moyu was a little surprised, he turned out to be a Formation Master, and his level was as high as 52. Formation Master is considered a rare auxiliary occupation, and it is not common. Formation Masters are very popular on the battlefield. Once the formation is set up, whoever enters that area will die. Lu Yun and Zhang Qian walked back after exchanging a few pleasantries. He took out a list and looked at the students whose names I read will enter the job transfer formation. Everything that should be taught has been taught, and you all know it too. Don't be nervous, just relax. The first one, Suda. Suda came out in response, and walked into the transfer circle with a little apprehension. The magic circle was booming, and with a burst of brilliant light, Suda's job transfer ended. Lifestyle occupation, farmer. Suda's face turned pale, he did not expect to become a farmer. Su has become a farmer. Farmers are fine too. If you can upgrade to a master farmer or even a holy farmer in the future, it will be a good job. Yeah, in life occupations, being a farmer isn't too bad. Chapter 2 The Vision of Job Change. I will not lose to you. After Suda stepped down from the circle, his usual close friends comforted him one after another. Tension. Zhangli, whose name was called, trotted all the way into the circle. It is also a brilliant light. Life occupation, chef. Zhangli is very satisfied with his career. My father is a chef. I didn't expect that I also became a chef. This can be regarded as inheriting my father's career. Hang one. Big bull. One after another, people went up to change jobs, and most of them became life jobs. Occasionally there are a few auxiliary jobs, at least the main combat jobs are even rarer. As more and more people changed jobs in the past, Lu Yun's face was not very good looking. Zhang Qian stood next to Lu Yun. As the arranger of the job transfer circle, he was very clear about the job transfer situation. The students this year are average. Hearing Zhang Qian's words, Lu Yun also sighed, that's right, there hasn't been a rare job yet. Zhang Qian sneered, it's still a rare occupation. You haven't had a rare occupation in the first high school for many years. It would be great if you can produce an advanced occupation of the main combat class. Lu Yun smiled, that's right, there are only 1 or 2 rare jobs in Shihai City every year. I expect too much. Xia Shui. Lu Yun called another name. Xia Shui came out in response. Before setting off, Xia Shui glanced at Lin Moyu, with a hint of provocation in her eyes. She and Lin Moyu are known as 2 geniuses in one middle school. However, in terms of grades, Lin Moyu has always been ahead of Xia Shui, and Xia Shui has always been second. Xia Shui was always suffocating in her heart, and she would not admit defeat. Lin Moyu turned a deaf ear to Xia Shui's provocation, as if he hadn't seen it, and kept his indifferent appearance. Miss Ben will let you know who is the real genius. Like a proud swan, Xia Shui walked confidently into the job transfer circle. Zhang Qian, who kept his eyes closed all the time, suddenly opened his eyes and glanced at Xia Shui. This girl is not bad. Lu Yun was slightly stunned. Why did Master Zhang say that? Her mental strength is more than twice that of ordinary people, and she may become a mage. Mage. Lu Yun regained his spirit all of a sudden. Mage is a high-level occupation of the main combat category. This year, there has not been an advanced occupation of the main combat category. If it is some special mage, it is a proper rare profession. The magic circle is running, and the light is bright. Suddenly, 2 huge fireballs rose from the light and exploded like fireworks. Lu Yun trembled excitedly. Phenomenon, a rare occupation. Visions appear, representing rare occupations. Main battle class rare occupation, Elemental Mage. Lu Yun is extremely excited at the moment. Just now he was saying that rare jobs are just extravagant hopes. Unexpectedly, when I fell asleep, I came to the pillow, and the wish came true just after I made it. Wow, Xia Shui is so powerful. It turns out to be a rare class of main combat. Elemental Mage, it's too powerful. It is said that after the level is increased, the attack power is quite terrifying. That is, in a city like our Shihai city, a god-level elemental mage can just throw a forbidden spell down, and it can be erased. As expected of a genius, he lives up to his reputation. Xia Shui also walked down from the magic circle full of excitement. Zhang Qian deliberately said, "Little girl, you are very good." At this time, Lu Yun's face was also smiling like a blooming chrysanthemum, extremely happy. Xia Shui saluted Zhang Qian respectfully. "Thank you for your compliment, senior." After Xia Shui returned, a group of classmates surrounded her, asking questions non-stop. Rare occupations of the main battle type, that is really rare. In addition to classification, occupations are also graded. Except for lifestyle occupations, there are no classifications. Main combat and auxiliary occupations can be divided into 5 levels: low level, middle level, high level, rare, and legendary. There are almost no legendary occupations, and the entire Xinxia Empire may not be able to produce one in 10 years. There are relatively many rare occupations. For example, Shihai City can produce one every year, and sometimes there will be 2. The current Xia Shui and Su Qianxing, whom Lu Yun often talks about, are all rare occupations of the main combat class. Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu heard his name, raised his feet and walked towards the magic circle. Xia Shui looked at Lin Moyu with challenges in her eyes. Lu Yun asked, "Master Zhang, what do you think of this child?" Zhang Qian glanced at Lin Moyu. "Besides being very calm, there is nothing special about me." Lu Yun said, "Our school has 2 geniuses, Xia Shui just now is the second, and he is the first." Zhang Qian said lightly, "Academic performance and job transfer are not necessarily related. You should understand this truth." Lu Yun naturally understood, but he was still looking forward to it. If there is another rare occupation, then it's completely crooked. The magic circle was running, bursting out with bright light. The originally bright sky suddenly darkened, and in the blink of an eye, dark clouds overwhelmed the top. A gust of cold wind blows from all directions, and the temperature drops sharply. Day turns into night, like the end of the world. Why is it windy? There are many dark clouds in the sky. I didn't say it was going to rain, the wind is so cold. Lu Yun was surprised. What's going on? Zhang Qian stared at the magic circle and said lightly, "Vision. Job transfer vision." Lu Yun almost exclaimed, such a big change of job was unheard of. Then he became alarmed. With such a big phenomenon, it would be unreasonable not to give him a rare job. "I just don't know if it's the auxiliary or the main battle." "Impossible, I will not lose to you." Xia Shui clenched her fists. This vision was much bigger than the movement she had just now. "I don't want to admit defeat in my heart, but purely from the vision, I have to give in."